Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole and today is wash day and my hair is looking like yikes. So if you want to see how I get my hair from looking like this to this, no, not this, there we go. Much better, much better. If you want to see how I get my hair to look like this, then keep on watching. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, so first, just grab your tools that you need, and now we're gonna go in and section off my hair. So I put it in sections so that throughout the whole process it's just easier versus trying to do something to the whole head at once. So just put it in sections and let's get started. Now that my hair is sectioned off, I'm going to wet it first and then we're going to start shampooing. I'm using my As I Am shampoo, and this collection is focused on dry, itchy scalps or something like that. And so I really like it because my scalp is extremely dry, so it's very helpful for me. All right, now I'm just going to go in with this little like scalp comb, and I'm just gonna really just rub that around on my scalp to just get any extra product off. And now we're rinsing that shampoo out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with my shampoo. I like to do 2 rounds just to make sure that everything is out. That first round, I focused strictly on the roots / scalp, and the second round, I like to again really focus on the root and scalp first, but then I like to bring that shampoo all the way down. I only do this on the second round just to make sure I'm not like stripping too much moisture or like oil, whatever, off my hair itself. But the good thing about this As I Am shampoo is that it's very moisturizing. Okay, so I'm washing this out again. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the conditioner from the same line. I'm grabbing my Denman brush, a clip, and we're going to detangle as we go. So first I'm going to start off by putting the conditioner all throughout that section, really making sure that every strand has conditioner on it. And you'll see throughout that if it doesn't, I go in and get more because you want that slip. You really want the slip of the conditioner so that it's just super easy to detangle. So when I detangle, I like to start from the tip to the root. Okay, so when I do this, I brush it in small sections, and then I go on the other side and do one long stroke, and then I go up further and keep doing that same thing. So I'll brush it in small sections and then on the other side do one long stroke. Again, making sure you go from tip to root so that any tangle is getting detangled before you get to your root. If you start from the root, you're going to rip your hair out, and we don't want that. And I didn't say this before, but I usually do like a legit wash day. I try to do it like once a month. And that's because I don't want to overwash my hair and make it too dry. Especially, like I said, y'all, I have a really dry scalp. And I like to keep it in protective styles. So my hair has been braided up and under a wig for a while. And so I'm gonna have some hair loss from that, but that's natural. Like, it's just the hair that's, you know, would have naturally fallen out throughout the month. It was just braided up. So later on you'll see that all the hair that I lost, but again, that's normal. That's why when I do these tricks, I try to make sure that I really stick to it and take my time, so that I'm not losing extra hair. I'm only losing the expected normal amount. Alright, so by this point you can see, like, I can literally run the brush all the way through my hair. So that's how I know it's completely detangled. And so now I'm just going to go in and braid this section up. And if it, you know, starts to tangle up while I braid, I just make sure that I comb that out so that, you know, it's completely detangled. And after I finish braiding, I like to put it in a bun just to keep it out of the way, really. And so I repeat the same process for the other 3 sections. Alright, once I'm done with that, I'd like to put a shower cap on my head and let it sit for a little bit. Once that's done, I wash it out. And now I go in with my deep conditioner. This deep conditioner is from Aussie. I really like it. It has a lot of slip. And the perk about all Aussie's products are they're so cheap. So cheap, and they work so well for me. So yeah, I really like it. Just like when I do my conditioner, I like to make sure that it's completely covering every strand, and once it's in there, I braid it back all the way up. And then I put it back in its bun. Once that's done, I put the plastic back on my head and let it sit again. And now I wash it out. Look at all that hair that I lost. So now I'm gonna take that out and we're going to start styling. So first I re-wet my hair, and now I'm going in with this oil water from As I Am. I really love it. And then I split my hair into 2 sections. So again, I'm just making a bunch of sections. It's kind of time consuming, but it just makes things so much easier. Now I go in with my leave-in conditioner from As I Am, I'm putting that on the entire first section, making sure every strand has it. And then I'm going in with this like Frizz stuff. It's from Aussie. I've never used it, but I have it in my house, so I was like, let me try it and see if it actually works. It's supposed to keep your hair from frizzing up, so I'll let y'all know if it's good or not. And then I go in with my Xtreme styling gel. I don't like to put too much stuff on my hair when I do any style, so that's really it. Those are the main products that I'm going to use, and then I just, braid it down. And at the end of each braid, I like to give a little finger coil just so that it doesn't unwind. And so whenever I do my hair, I really try to keep some type of, sequence to how I do it, just to make sure that I'm not forgetting any of the steps. So that's why I separate the sections. In that first section, I put, the leave-in conditioner in and all that stuff. Like, I take it in sections so that everything, all the hair strands get what they need, and also that I'm not forgetting anything. Like, I really try to keep it orderly. Also, when I do my parting, I try to make sure that I kind of keep that same part, like lines throughout my head, so that whenever it's time to take it down, it's just easier. When you're styling, you just really want to make sure that you're taking your time. I know it looks like I'm rushing, but it's really just because I'm sped up. Like, this usually takes me about 30 minutes to an hour to do, and so I really take my time so that I'm not tangling my hair back up. Like, we did all of that work in the shower. Like, we don't want to retangle it. That would be so counterproductive. So I take my time to make sure that I'm not tangling my hair strands up. If they do start looking tangled, I pull out my brush and just brush it out real quick. And just, again, taking your time is really what it's like the main ingredient to this whole thing. Like, just making sure that you're patient. And I'm like sometimes not a patient person, and I get tired, but you just got to get through it. All right, y'all, we're almost done. It could be tiring, like I said, but just keep pushing. And there we have it. Our braids are in. So now I'm just gonna oil my hair, run that oil through my scalp, and put these clips on, and put the scarf on my edges to keep those protected. I like to use the clips so that my hair doesn't puff up, but yeah. And we're done. Okay, so it's about 3 days since I did those braids, and now that they're fully dry, I'm gonna start taking them out. When I do this, I like to make sure that my hands are oiled down, so you'll see my hands are really shiny in this. That way they're not frizzing up the hair. Also, my hair is getting coated with oil, so it's just even better. When I'm doing this, I'm really making sure to take my time so that it doesn't frizz up, because if you just run through it, it's going to frizz up, and if it's not all the way dry, it's going to frizz up. So rock those braids for like 3 days to a week. All right, and it's completed. So that's the look, you guys. It's so cute. I love it. And it took a lot, but we made it through. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment. Hit that bell notification. Thank you guys. Bye.